monkey's design is largely a profile of Gunfire-Reborn's weapon play. Launcher Soul Strike build, Sniper Soul Strike build, to today's genre we're introducing, the weapon versions change fast. If nothing goes wrong, this genre's build can only last until around May, before the season ends, so in this guide, I will first introduce the parts related to Sonic Carapace to keep the Explosion Soul Strike build independent. After the season update, you can still understand this part of the build through this guide. So, let's dive into the introduction. Thorny Carapace fits most secondary skill builds, awakening through branches like Spine's Quiver, Thorn Mastery, and Harvest, achieving the purpose of automatically using secondary skills. If the player doesn't use the secondary skills themselves, the formed Thorny Carapace will recover and release spines at a steady, not fast but sufficient speed, triggering the use of secondary skills. So as the name suggests, with Thorn Mastery, you don't need to shoot yourself, just face the target and you can make the enemy die by thousands cuts, a must-have for auto-farming while strolling. Well, some players may ask, I remember Soul Strike build is about playing the primary skill. Why are you always talking about the secondary skill genre? That's because of the monkey's secondary skill branch Ascension Wukong combo. Yes, after getting this Ascension, when Essence Chain causes damage, it will trigger Soul Strike. Of course, the above gameplay is still for fun. We can also choose the regular gameplay of releasing the main skill normally. At this time, Thorny Carapace triggering Soul Strike can also achieve the purpose of increasing the Soul Strike output frequency, further enhancing the genre's strength. When both hands are launchers, you can't normally enjoy Weapon Mastery and want them all, so the exclusive blessing only recommends Dimensional Strike. In Lone Wolf, choose Overconsumption or Painkiller, start with Endless Assault, then supplement from Dimensional Strike, Counter Violence, Copycat, or Field Proficiency. In Lone Wolf, choose Painkiller, start with Overconsumption, and optimize away overconsumption later. Other blessings recommend Dimensional Strike, Counter Violence, Copycat, and Field Proficiency. If multiplayer defaults to the best solution for Endless mode, start with Endless Assault, later Dimensional Strike, Painkiller, and Counter Violence. Play with Fire Tower as the main hand. Wonder More is a must. Weapon Mastery is still useless. Specializing in Launcher's bonus doesn't fit this genre. Form the Wonder More, Painkiller, and Counter Violence. Besides matching Thorny Carapace, you need to fully level up Wukong combo related components. Also consider the existence of Endless mode. Main Ascension recommendation: Unstoppable Fenten, Raging Waves, Critical Cudgel, Wukong combo, a total of 12 levels. Secondary Ascension recommendation: Rotation Technique, Extra Shackle, a total of 6 levels. Turn into Reality, Reversed, and Smash into Dust are used for early. Can be optimized as needed later. Alternative Ascension recommendation: Shifting Stars, Ancient Etching, Concentrated Essence. These three can make way for Ascension Fusion. Ascension Fusion recommendation: Final Damage, Elemental Damage, and Weapon Damage. Arcane Ascension recommendation: Luxuriant Growth, Spine's Quiver, Thorn Mastery, Harvest, Max Out. Damage Scrolls recommendation: Increase Weapon, Skill, Elemental, Explosion damage, still the same L3. Defense Scrolls recommendation: A set of Paranormality. Support Scrolls recommendation: Because there is a secondary skill supplementing Soul Strike Swords. Besides the main skill cooldown can enhance combat power, secondary skill supplementing is also a good choice. Here are two weapon playstyles. Playstyle 1, Main Hand Trigger, Offhand Tiger Cannon, both hands holding launcher. Considering weapon inscriptions and values, this genre's main hand basically doesn't recommend anything other than trigger. This genre's damage ceiling is much higher than before. Soul Strike will lock the number of trajectories. Too many trajectories and not being able to shoot is a waste. While Explosion Gemini is shooting multiple explosions to deal multiple segments of damage. Trigger inscription recommendation: Elemental Final Damage and Trajectory. Offhand Tiger Canyon inscription just needs explosion range +2. Playstyle 2, Main Hand Fire Tower, Offhand Tiger Canyon. Fire Tower inscription recommendation: Elemental Final Damage, Elemental Abnormality, Lucky Shot. This is a relatively niche playstyle. The disadvantage is that many weapon inscriptions don't have trajectories. The single damage ceiling is much lower than Trigger. The advantage is easier to hit full damage, more mobility. Alright, with this, the genre is formed, finally presenting a short segment of exciting in-game footage. See you in the next video.